the Institute Africa, a reliable supplier. No. Wait another one.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming this afternoon. We are starting with around 20 minutes late. Very sorry for that. So today we are going to have a special presentation. We have the former minister. We have the former Minister of Trade of Somalia, that is who is going to join us, and we also have Professor Zhu, who is an expert in China-Africa policy. The goal of this meeting basically is to present to Chinese companies that are trying to go to Africa. We have a few of them. The policies and the advantage that they can benefit from the Chinese government and also from African government. It is also important for companies in Africa also to understand that the Chinese market is open. And I know a few of you today, and I think we are going to, after the event, we are going to have a session of mixer where we are going to discuss and know each other. So I think the minister is not online, so we are going to start with Professor Zhu. He's going to start with his presentation. And once the minister is going to join us, he's going to continue. Professor Zhu.
Thank you, James. Thank you for holding such an interesting event, and it's my pleasure to be invited for this event. I'm joined here from Shanghai Institute.
Thank you.
Which is a top think tank in China, focused on the international studies. So today, according to the aim of this event and the discussion with the organizers, I think I will give a very brief introduction about the just finished the FOCAC meeting in Bangkok. And I know the organizers are very kind. They told me that I can speak in Chinese because our audience Chinese better. 所以我下面有中文讲。对，我讲这个。对，我下面一点。所以我们看这个这次会议本身，我觉得可以从几个数字可以就是会议大概可以概括几个数字。第一个就是第一个是就是四点主张，就是习近平主席在那个他讲话里面提到的4点。第二个就9项主张，我们论坛里面习近平主席提到了9点主张。这个9点主张它本身就是对中非达喀尔会议行动计划的一个高度的一个概括。那么另外是有这么一点，我们说的4点主张，它其实它更多的是反映出了中非双方目前面临的共同挑战、共同的利益、共同诉求。在这个基础上，习近平主席提出的4点主张，它意思是中非双方共同应该去做的一些事，特别在当下，是双方应该共同做的。那么9点主张呢，包括这个卫生健康的减肥、贸易促进、投资数字创新、绿色发展、能力建设、人民交流和民主。这9点其实是更多的是中国基于非洲国家的现实和需求，中国未来的 3年，就是在更长时间内中国要做的一个东西。当然这本身也是为未来3年中非合作它提供了一个路线图，当然也做了一个具体的安排。第三个就是数字是这个5份文件，这次会议它出来的这次会议及会议前后，会议前发布这个新时代中非合作白皮书，它这个总共有5份文件。
China and African cooperation, and his speech is based on his studies because he comes from China's International Studies Center, and he also works for a think tank for China. So he's mainly based his speech on all the statistics. There are 3 major statistics that he gave us today. The first is the 4 projects that President Xi Jinping has given us at the China-Africa Cooperation Forum. That this is an unprecedented level of the initiative given by Chinese government in history. And now, before this speech by President Xi, we have also many cooperation initiatives such as the financial and other trade and business sectors. But now this is the biggest level between China and African countries. And mostly this initiative will benefit the companies both in China and abroad. So this shows that now the African countries are really in the interest of the cooperation between China and Africa. And Mr. Xi also gave us the 2035 initiative. This is a very long-term cooperation strategy between China and Africa. This is an innovative initiative between the government levels cooperation. So it means that though we are now facing many challenges and difficulties, we still have China have a long-term plan for African-China cooperation. In details of the cooperation, there are 9 sectors such as the trade and business, investment, green development, the response to climate change, and also the poverty alleviation, and also as we may know it from the following speech by the Minister of African Foreign Diplomacy. There are another figure that is the 5 documents. Documents including the action plan, which is one that we maybe know well from the Chinese government, and also the climate change response, and the next is the 2035 vision for China-Africa cooperation, and the next is how China and Africa cooperate in the new era while facing the new challenges that is unprecedented. So, though the difficulties we are now having, but the China-Africa cooperation now entering into a new phase that is the high-quality cooperation, and also we are entering into a transformer period between China and African cooperation. And this is the general outline of the speech given by Professor Zhu.
刚才讲到这个压力挑战，不仅那个非洲与中国都面临着这个国内的一个挑战。同时，这个中非合作，它这个国际环境，我觉得也在恶化。这是为什么那个习近平主席在这个达喀尔会议上，提出来这个中非双方一定要团结合作一定要要把基于共同的利益、共同的诉求转化为共同的行动，要维护这个国际的公平正义，就是反映出这个。国际环境的一个恶化，这个恶化表现在什么方面呢？其实就是对美西方国家，在利用这个疫情，包括这个利用这个中非合作的一些问题来对中非合作的各种各样的攻击和抹黑。目前中非合作它面临这样一个严峻的一个国际环境，特别是一带一路的一个抹黑。那么 讲这个充分合作是一种高质量发展的阶段呢，我想这个我们知道自2000年中非合作论坛成立以来，中非合作它应该说是取得了快速的发展。我可以从一系列的这种数字来看看。现在2000年之后，中国是非洲，中国是非洲最大的贸易伙伴，最大的基础设施融资方。中国在这个非洲基础设施融资上，中国的这个政策投行啊，一些政策银行，包括这种新的融资方式，我们是提供了大量的融资，成为非洲最大的基础融资方，当然还有最大的工程承包方啊。作为投资来讲的话，其实中国这边投资在近20年也是取得了稳步的增长吧。虽然说我们的投资的总体规模并不是很高，可能
to meet their requirements on this regard, and also the Western countries during the China's pandemic time, they gave some negative press release about China side, but we have to take a look at the reality of China and Africa cooperation. The China-African Forum on Cooperation firstly initiated in the year of 2000. Now, after 20 years, we have seen what achievements we have been made for following this initiative. There are many figures that show how China and Africa achieved from the cooperation. So, we have numerous ways and formats of cooperation, and China mainly do project contract business in Africa, and we help African countries do many infrastructures, constructions, and we invested almost $40 billion for the infrastructure sectors. And this volume and this figure is slightly smaller than the countries such as Netherlands and France. So China is scaling up its investment in China. And the Chinese government plan is that in the following 3 years, we will invest $10 billion, and by 2035, we will invest $60 billion in African countries. So this initiative for China aims to put China as the largest trade partner for African countries. And we are working toward this goal. And we are through this goal, this path, we may be the largest export partner for China and the African countries, which is also it will be the cooperation scale will be larger than the EU. And so we have seen what we have achieved along this course. And also China's government has emphasized these achievements in the State Council's white paper on China-Africa cooperation as a summary. So all these figures show that we are now entering into a new phase of China-Africa cooperation. So though we have these achievements, but there are still many problems that such as the cooperation between the two sides. The problems mainly lies in the structures, such as there is a large trade deficit between China-African cooperation, and our cooperation mainly focuses on the public sectors, and for the private sectors, this figure is not as good as that for the public and government one. And now we are increasing our investment in infrastructures, and this action have helped the job market in African countries. But we haven't seen a very strong effect from our investment. So there is still space for us to improve from this cooperation.
第三个一个趋势。
It's good.
For inviting me to this event and giving me this opportunity to speak on the state of China-Africa relationship and how decisions that we were taken during the other summits and meetings, and back the trade and businesses between China and Africa. Let me also thank the government of China for leading this initiative. China and Africa have had a shared history and face a number of common challenges.
Okay, thank you. 我简要的翻译一下他大概的意思。这位外交官呢，他是非洲索马里国家的一个外交官，他今天呢是应中国商务部的邀请来给大家做今天的这个演讲。演讲的主要内容呢是关于中非未来的合作的发展的一个主题的。
Technology, but we hope our next events are going to be better, and we are going to invite more hosts, and we are going to touch very important subjects. So I think we still have a few minutes to just introduce and know each other, because few of them, I think some people might have projects and other people might have solutions. I know most of you, but I also want each of you to know each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you.